All right, so we need to finish the notes that we didn't do last week because I was absent. So these notes, you need to bring them back up, the percent notes from Thursday. You should have glued them in your journal. If not, grab another one off of the cart. Okay, turn it over on the back. We are dealing with percent of change today. There is percent increase and decrease. So to find the percent increase or decrease, we are still going to set a proportion. This is just your WKU. But instead, we're going to label it differently. So make sure you write this on your paper. Your notes should look like my notes. So this time, the words is going to be change over original. Original is right here if you can't see my spelling. This is still going to be percent, and this is still going to be 100. Okay. In order to find the change, you are going to be subtracting two numbers. You're going to subtract change minus original. That whatever you subtract is going to be your number on top. Okay. All right, so example 3, it says a t-shirt is originally priced at $30, but Kim received a $9 off, a discount. What percent was her discount? We're going to set up, because we saw the word percent, we're going to set up our WKU. Percent goes on top, 100 goes on bottom, your change, and then the original price. Okay. This one's pretty easy. It says originally priced at 30, so that 30 is going to go on bottom. It's asking for percent. So we don't know what the number for percent is. We do know the change. The change is we got $9 off of $30. So you're gonna have to subtract these two, our change and our original. Okay. So 30 minus 9 is gonna give us 21. 21 goes up there. Now this sets us up to solve for the baseball method, cross multiply and divide. My calculator students, remember to put this in the calculator. Don't change anything, just put it in the calculator and you'll get your answer. For non-calculator students, remember you can do the zero trick, take off some zeros. So 21 times 10 is going to be 210, and then you have to divide that by 3. 210. Okay, that is going to give us, let's see, 0.7 minus 21, and then just throw that 0 on top. So your percentage should be 70%. That was her discount. Okay. The next one, example 4. Oh, pause the video if you need to write this down. Okay. Example 4, it says the price of Apple AirPods Pros was reduced from $220 to $187. By what percent was the price reduced? Okay, so you see percent, you see the word reduced, WKU, change over original. Our percent goes up here, 100 goes here. Now, the original, usually it's gonna say from 220 to 187. So which one do you think is the original price? It's going to be the 220. That is our original price. So we're going to go ahead and put the original on bottom. And then we need to find the change. So it changed from 220 to 187. You are then going to subtract 220 minus 187. And whatever number, you're going to put it on top with change. So let's subtract. 0 minus 7, you can't do that. You have to borrow. 10 minus 7 is 3. You got to borrow again. 11 minus 8 is 3. Oops. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. So 33, it changed from 220 to 187. The difference is $33. Now we can go ahead and set this up. Cross multiply and divide. Remember, calculator students, put it on the bottom, 33 times 100 and divided by 220. That's what I want to see on y'all's paper too. Okay. For non-calculator, we're gonna have to do the math on top. I could take off a 0. So 33 times 10 gives me 330, and then divide that by 22. Okay, 22 goes into 3 0 times, 22 goes into 33 0 times, 22 goes into 330 one time, minus 220, I'm sorry, 22, subtract, you got 110, bring down the 0, and then 22 goes into 110 5 times, 22, oh, you have to put another 0. So 22, anyway. So 15% is your answer, 15%, which is B. Pause the video if you need to, so that you can write this down. Okay. All right, the last one you are going to do, it says the cost of groceries for, I don't know, the in family was $210. The family used the coupon for 25% off the cost. What was the final cost of her coupon? So this one you're gonna have to work it just a little bit differently. I'm gonna go ahead and just set it up for you. We're gonna write WKU percent over 100, your change over original. We actually have the percentage this time, so we're gonna write 25 in there. We also have the cost of groceries was 210. This is gonna be your original. So 210. We don't know how much the change is when the coupon was used. So that means we're gonna have to cross multiply. This time we're gonna cross multiply the other way because there's no number here. So calculator students, 25 times 210 divided by 100. My non-calculator students, you're gonna have to do it by hand. Remember, you can do a 0 trick, so 25 times 21, and then divide that by 10, whatever you get. Okay, it's gonna be one of these answers here. When you are finished with this answer, you're gonna come show me so that I can mark it off, and then you're gonna grab this paper off the cart. This is gonna be the same thing. It says solving percent with increase and decrease. So it says, ooh, that's a crazy name. Gakinia's hourly pay is increased from $12 to $15. By what percentage did the pay increase? So they're already telling you it went from $12 to 15, so this is going to be the original. You have to subtract these two to get the change. So this is going to be your C. You're going to have to set up WKU percent over 100, and then change over original. I already got my O and we got my C. Plug those in. That's what we're gonna do today for the practice.